First, grab a cup of coffee. Just relax and let's lay the groundwork for Module 1. So, first thing is, why are you here? Did you wake up dreaming that you wanted to take a public speaking course? No? Do you shrink away at meetings and maybe don't have your ideas adopted because you never actually shared what those ideas were? You have to speak for your job. Maybe it's time that you want to get a promotion. All right, whatever the reason is, you belong here. And I get it. This course can be a bit intimidating. Public speaking is intimidating, which we'll get into. I had a student say that this was the most annoying class that she had. This was an in person class. She did great, she learned a lot, and she spoke very fondly of it, but she found it annoying because it was forcing her to do the things that she constantly found she was always avoiding, which is where real growth comes from. And it showed. She became a very powerful speaker. So this isn't just a public speaking class. It's a class on persuasion. It's a class on leadership. It's a class on confidence because all these things are bundled in together. So who's this guy teaching me public speaking? Well, I'm Dean. I'm a full-time communication faculty at Arizona State University. I also teach as an adjunct at Southern Oregon University and Phoenix College. I create courses and I'm an executive coach. I've spent years helping people, professionals, nervous people, and nervous professionals learn to speak so others listen. My experience is a mix of the academic, where I've learned the theories and the concepts, also with the real world. I come from the other side. I come from an experience of not being comfortable speaking publicly. I remember clearly the first time I had to do an impromptu type speech in front of a lot of people, 80 people. And it was a disaster, right? But I look back at it and it was sort of pivotal moment. Wasn't smart enough at the time to see it. But a year or so later, I look back and I was like, that was the thing that made me realize of where I'm going to rise or fall because I fell. I didn't stagnate. I fell, right? I had a great opportunity and it was just, I can't say it was wasted. It was actually a detriment to what I was trying to accomplish, which at the time was growing a business. So I promise that you don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing, and let's get started. So what are you going to walk away with? You're going to walk away with real tools so you're more confident in speaking in any situation. You're going to have techniques that you can use for speaking on the spot, impromptu speaking in a clear and calm and efficient manner. You're going to have the ability to organize ideas fast so you can get your points across clearly and accurately and impactful. And you're going to have an overall stronger presence. This isn't changing anything about who you are. It's just turning you into a more impactful and powerful version of yourself. All right, wrapping this short little module up so we can get to specific module 2, which is you as the speaker. Just want to cover some of the actual modules that we're going to have. This next one is about you. You have to know who you are in order to be the best possible speaker. Another is speaking anxiety, right? Also referred to as glossophobia, speaking apprehension. It's interesting, and once we understand the fear, we can then understand how to use it and be powerful public speakers. The other one is audience awareness and trust, which is audience and listening and ethical speaking, which is important. Sounds like maybe a bit abstract, but if people don't take you as credible for anything, everything falls apart. And whatever you say is just not worth it. The next is message and structure, which is purpose and speech making process. One, you have to have a clear purpose. Otherwise, it's sort of meaningless and it's like, what are they talking about? Why are we here? The other one is speech making process. There are really cool tools that we can employ and put a speech together really quick. Another is moments that matter. Open strong, close strong. So we're going to talk about introductions, hooks, closings, and clinchers, transitions, and overall delivery style and how we can make sure we deliver with impact. We'll make it memorable. We're going to talk about storytelling, about logic and influence and critical thinking and persuasion, how we could put little things in to nudge and guide people to a yes. And then the final product, which is you, a more powerful speaker who can command the room. So I'll see you in module 2.